Hello and good morning to everyone. Welcome back to my Chronically Cozy Life, where I am sharing my life with chronic pain and illness. I haven't vlogged in a little while, so I've decided that I'm going to do a little week in my life. Right now, the focus is on building my cozy business and balancing life and health and work. So that'll be fun. My goal right now is to start as many of my days as possible by exercising or doing something good for my body. That light doesn't work. And since it is sunny today, we are going to start off with a W-A-L-K. I don't want to get the pup excited before he needs to be. I think he knows, though. Okay, ready to go. I've got my headphones. I think I have like the perfect amount left in my book that I'm reading right now, which I'll put here because I can't currently remember the name of. And I'm really enjoying it. It's really good, but it's a little bit too on the like lovey-dovey side and like, I don't know, it's kind of wishy-washy. But so I'm almost done that book, and I'm super excited because I have the newest, The Hunger Games, the Sunrise Reaping, something like that. I am not good at book titles. Don't expect me to remember book titles. I have that on Libro. I downloaded it the other day because I had a credit available, so I'm very excited to get into that one. So this book first. I should finish it today, and then I'll be able to get into the newest Suzanne Collins. I'm so excited. It is a lot warmer out here than I thought it would be. It's already like 11 degrees and it's so sunny. I think I'm gonna work outside today. Back home now. I definitely like overheated on that little walk. I only walked for like 20 minutes, just a nice little around the block. I used to walk a lot more and a lot farther, but my hips have just gotten really bad lately, and every walk involves a little bit of like pain in my hips and my legs and my feet. So I'm trying to get back into it. I'm trying to build up the strength again, but it is slow going. I do still enjoy my walks, and I'm so happy now that it's sunny and not icy and wet. I can actually go out, which is lovely. So now I'm going to spend probably most of my day working. I have a few other little things around the house that I want to do, but mostly I'm going to be working. I'm not sure what exactly I plan on working on yet today because it's a little bit mood related. So I just have my like running list that I generally keep. Right now my goal is to build my cozy business. I am a content strategist and writer, and I want to help other spoonies like myself build their cozy businesses as well, since I've spent all of this time learning about how. So I have been sharing a lot of different information on how, both on my YouTube channel and on my blog. So please do check that out if you are also looking to build a cozy business for yourself. Otherwise, I'm just looking for like freelance writing jobs or working with small content creators on their content strategy. So that's the goal right now. I have a lot of little tasks. It keeps me very busy. I pretty much make up to-dos in my mind and then feel stressed out about it. That's normal, right? I think I'm going to start with a little bit of journaling and then pull out my planner. So this is my cozy little outdoor workspace. It is not pretty or aesthetic or anything, but it is what it is, and I really like it because I get to work outside but inside. Fresh air and blue sky and sunshine, but I'm out of the sun. I really like that sitting out here I get the fresh air and the sunshine, but I'm like out of the elements, so I can sit out here if it's raining as well, or if it's really sunny, I'm not like directly in the sun. It is just starting to get warm enough for this, and I'm really excited about that. The downside though is that my laptop does not work very well, and it tests me. It tests me every day, and it really, I think it's just honestly begging to be thrown onto the concrete, but I'm going to try and avoid doing that. We do have another computer, but it is a desktop, which means I have to be in my office to use it. And I just don't want to be inside right now. It's way too sunny. It's way too pretty. So we're going to deal with the slow laptop today, just to be outside. Satchmo. Hi, buddy. Also, random point, I do feel the need to mention that none of the fun adventure-y things behind me are mine. Technically, the red bike that's hanging there is mine, but I can't remember the last time I rode it. These are all my husband's. He's the adventure-y one, not I. Surprise on the Chronic Illness channel. Somebody always comments and says, ooh, fun boards. And so I feel like I need to say, they're not mine. They're my husband's. They are fun, apparently. I just opened my YouTube channel to see that I have 141 subscribers now. That's so exciting. I love it. I know that like 99% of it's coming from my shorts, which are all mostly just reposts from TikTok. So pro tip, if you're trying to grow your YouTube channel, go and repost all of your TikToks into shorts. It will help. I've gone from 130 subscribers to 141 in the last 2 weeks, I think, of posting shorts consistently. So that's exciting. Yay. If you haven't yet, please make sure you go and subscribe. It's definitely from the views that I'm getting on my shorts, which are pretty good. So that's exciting too. Okay, now back to what I was doing originally. So if you haven't seen it yet, this is my newest new planner. I know that I just put out another new planner that was completely different, but this is actually a revamp of my old planner because I needed something that had more time management on it, which is why I originally designed this planner. Anyways, this is the Cozy CEO planner. There we go. Look at how cute it is. Okay, so it has yearly planning. It has a holistic check-in page. I haven't filled out all of these yet, but I'm getting to it. Year goals, vision board page, and then it has 3 tabs at the top. Ooh, come on, focus there, focus. It has 3 tabs at the top for life, health, and work, and it has the tabs on the side for each of the months. And it has tabs on the bottom to go back to those yearly planners, or the intentions is the holistic planner, and then also a notes page. Look at how fun. Okay, so I went back to using this style of planner because I needed more list space, which is something that I designed a lot of into this planner. So I did a little remodel. I have another one. It's called the Digital Wellness Planner, but I did a little bit of remodel to add some more space for lists. So this is the monthly layout. So this is an empty layout. So you get to fill it in, add all your colors, stickers, whatever you want to it. Each of the lists, like they're blank headings, so you can make them whatever you want. I've also got a little habit tracker there, and these are all time blocked. Yes, I have to renew my license next week. It's going to be fun and exciting. I needed more space for lists, and I needed more space to plan out my day. So I've switched back to using this one. And then, of course, I obviously made it available in my shop, the Cozy CEO Planner. Check it out down below. It is pretty awesome, if I do say so myself. Okay, I have a plan, but I was feeling a little bit chilly because it's still in the shade in there, and so I'm out in the sun to warm up, stretch my legs a bit, and I'm going to focus my day on writing, at least my morning on writing, because that is the thing that my sad old laptop can still do. These are not the right shoes for this. Good catch, buddy. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to work on is a blog. And as our yearly holiday is coming up, as a gardener, I'm not actually sure what YouTube's rules are about natural medicines at the moment. Obviously, I think I'm definitely going to look that up. But anyways, this is why I need to be scripted. Anyways, I'm going to work on writing a blog about how natural plant medicines have helped me as a person with chronic pain and ADHD. That's my goal for this morning. I'm not exactly sure how I want to outline this blog yet, so I am going to make sure that I do research and find good sources to go along with this, because most of what I know right now is just based on what I know for myself. But I want to make sure that if I am going to talk about it, I have all of the necessary information on it as well that I can share. So that's my goal for this morning. What am I doing? Oh yeah. Hi, buddy. Okay, so I'm about halfway through my blog post. I think I'm going to keep working on it for a little bit. I'm just getting a little bit of sunshine and moving my legs a bit and eating a snack. It's 1:30 now. I have a decent amount here. Just a little bit more to finish. Okay, so it's done. It's only 2:30 now and I've been writing all day, but it's done and I'm pretty happy with it. I'm gonna let it sit for the night and then come back to it tomorrow and do a little editing. Might have to shorten it a little bit. It did get quite long. but I'm pretty happy with it. So I finished that blog and I shut my computer and I looked at the time and I realized that the entire time I was writing, I was very much neglecting everything else my body needs, which I do too often. And you'd think I would learn, you would, but I don't seem to. So it is what it is. So I turned that off and decided instead of switching into another work thing, I would go into self-care mode. I had a little snack. I've got some water. I had a shower, which is why I'm all red now. I'm in my PJs. And it's like 4 o'clock now, so it's too late to start more work things. So I am going to get ready for my night, and I think I might do some baking. I think I might bake some muffins if I have this stuff. We'll see. But otherwise, I think that's going to be it for tonight.
You said that you knew how to help her.
Hello, good morning. It is Wednesday. We are all dressed for the day already, and I think I'm gonna start my day by running some errands. I wanna go to the farmer's market and I have a few groceries that I need to get. But first, I think I'm going to tidy up my kitchen because it got left a disaster last night. Ooh, also, I just remembered that I didn't quite finish my audiobook yesterday. I think I have like 20 minutes left in it. And then I get to start my other one, which I'm very excited for. So since I have to clean anyways, I love audiobooks. So my book finished right as I was leaving. So I switched over right away to Sunrise Reaping, and I'm really excited to listen to it. And I almost forgot that it was Hamish's story, which now I'm like re-excited about because that should be fun. I do feel though, with elections coming up and all governments being an issue right now, it's gonna bring up some things. It's gonna bring up some feelings for sure. Oh my god, it's so windy and kind of cold. I regret not bringing a sweater. Frickin' burr. That was the fastest I think I've ever visited the farmer's market because it was so freaking cold and windy and they didn't have what I was looking for. So I did my like quick wander around and then like ran back to my car because it's so cold. So I think the next thing we're gonna do is groceries, and I think that's all we have to do today. Before heading home. I feel like I'm missing something though, and I'm not sure what. Okay, so we're back home. It was a bit more of a fast get things done errand trip than I kind of wanted it to be because it was so cold out. I was kind of looking forward to like lazily wandering around the farmer's market, but it wasn't to be. It's only 11:30, so I still have lots of time to do stuff. Okay. I have a craft night day with friends tonight, and I have to do some baking so that I have some appies to take over. So I'm gonna get to work right now, and then I can stop early-ish and do other things. Okay, so right now in work stuff, I am really working on my content strategy and my content workflow, because those are the things that are gonna make this a smooth sailing type business and a lot easier. So Wednesdays, I only have like 2 days which have very set things that need to be done. And if they don't, I mean, they could be done tomorrow. Wednesdays, my new blog is posted. And so I have to go through my promo workflow to put it out there, because otherwise only maybe some people see it if they happen to type in the right thing into Google. So I'm going to start with that. Okay, open up my website and open up my content planner. So I use this content planner that I made and is also for sale in my shop. It's got kind of everything in it, which makes it really nice to have everything in one place. It's a Google Sheets spreadsheet, so it's very easy to use, very easy to modify. I can really easily add tabs and pages, and it's just, I like it. It's really simple. So I've got my to-do list with my promo list. I'm gonna switch over here. Okay, so here we go. It's got a whole bunch of different tabs. This is my regular running to-do list. So I've got kind of like all these check boxes for the full month of things that need to be done daily and weekly. And I've got these boxes over here, which divide up to like the different types of tasks, so that I can keep my lists over here. I have a weekly planner as well, which is more focused on like, this is the routine. Like if I do all of these things in a week, then I've done the main things that I want to do. And then I have my monthly lists where I list out all of my content that I want to post. So these ones, I used to have them color labeled, and then I just decided it was too many colors and I didn't want to do that anymore. But you can color label them if you want. These are my blogs on Wednesday, and these are my videos planned for Friday. So yeah, I'm gonna go through that, and oh, this is the quarterly planner. I have quarterly planner, to-do list, weekly planner, monthly planners. I also do have, and I don't use it as often because I'm a little bit more by the seat of my pants with my socials than I probably should be, but I also do have a social planner. I do already have a plan to do a video on content planning using my content planner, so keep your eyes open for that. Me personally, I need lists. I need so many lists. Like, the more lists, the better. And I need them to be very comprehensive lists that I can easily go back to. Otherwise, I'm not good at doing things. Remembering to do things. And so the hardest part for me of doing the blog promotion is I now have to go into all of the social apps. I have to go into the Instagrams and the TikToks and everything. I have to go and I have to create the posts for all of these. And the hardest part is not getting distracted when I go into the apps. So that's the challenge. I need my phone for some of them, so I can't film it, but that's what I'm going to be doing next. The 16th here. Click, click, click. Who doesn't love being able to like check off boxes on your to-do list? Always fun. And I mean, I just did like so much hard work, so I think I deserve a small break. Oh, are you okay with me? What's up? Can you hurt yourself? This dog is going to be the literal death of me. We all saw him jump back and like limp for a second, right? Right? And now he's completely fine. And he's like, hey, here's my soccer ball. He did have something like gross on his foot, but I washed it off and now he's fine. Makes me think he's hurt or something. Because I don't have the money for him to be hurt. So yeah, it's just gotta give me a few heart attacks. Perfectly fine now. Okay, back to it. Next on my list is Discord. I have a Discord server for chronically cozy creators like myself. If you want to come join, there is links down below. And I've made this as a place where we can all share our creations, our blogs, our videos, our products, whatever they might be. So I have a channel where I share mine, and then I have channels where other people can share their websites and their blogs and their Instagram and other social channels, their Etsy shops, their services and their products. I've also got some fun type chats, a reading group, a writing group, cozy video games. I have a few more that I want to add, but that's what I've got there so far. So that is, I'm told that you can make like a bot that like posts things. But I don't know. I haven't gotten that far into it yet. I've only just started using it. I'm going to skip LinkedIn with this one. I never know. I want to post to LinkedIn more about my content strategy and writing services, but I just never know what to post there. It's so difficult. I don't love going on Facebook, but it is a place you can post links to your blog, so try to get in and out of this one as fast as possible. Okay, don't get distracted. Fifth book. Okay, most of the way done. Last but not least is the email list. I use ConvertKit. I really like them. Here, I'll show you. This is ConvertKit. They've got like all of your stats right on the front page, very easy to look through. And to send a broadcast, it's super simple. You've got different templates you can choose from. I have mine that I've made up, and then type out your email and send it away. I also like that they have what they call the Creator Network, and it is a way where creators can promote each other, which is really cool. So when somebody subscribes to my newsletter, they will get a little pop-up that says, hey, I also think these newsletters are great, and they can choose to click on them, which means also when other people sign up to other people's newsletters, they say, hey, you should check out Randy's newsletters. They're great. So I think that's a really cool thing about it. You can also set up a monetized newsletter, which I haven't done yet, but I have thought about. I can't quite decide what exactly would be the best thing to send out in a paid newsletter. If you have some thoughts or opinions, please drop them down below. And yeah, they're just ConvertKit. They're really, sorry, it's not ConvertKit anymore. It's just Kit now. I do really like them. They're really easy to use, and I've also got links for them below if you want to go check them out. Okay, sending my newsletter. Okay, since I have this week's video already made but not posted, I'm going to do that really quickly. And then I think probably stopping for a lunch break. Okay, it is 1:30. I am making myself stop to eat some food. Ooh, I want a smoothie. I'm gonna eat a smoothie, and I'm going to make cornbread muffins for a craft night with the girls tonight. I've never made cornbread before, so I can't imagine it's any different than any other kind of muffin, so of course lunch and baking means it is a good time to listen to an audiobook. still drinking my lunch, and my cornbread is in the oven baking, so I'm super excited to see how that turns out. My phone is dying, so I'm gonna have to put a pause on the filming. Probably actually maybe for the rest of the day. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to work on some scripts for further videos, and I think that's the main goal, is I want to get some scripts done so I can do another batch of videos. I'm like an expert baker. Look at how amazing those look. Oh, are they stuck? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh my gosh, almost lost track of time writing my YouTube scripts, but I did get them finished. And now I am out for the night to do some crafts with friends. So that should be fun. See you tomorrow. I hope this thing picked up my knees cracking right there. Happy Thursday. As you can see, I'm moving very slowly today. I'm very stiff. My hips have been really off lately, and it's really frustrating because your hips are a very central part of your body, and when your hips don't feel well, nothing else feels aligned or able to do anything. So that kind of sucks. So I'm not walking this morning. I'm gonna do some stretching here on my mat. Gosh, I am tired today. Brain is not wanting to go. This is after 2 coffees already. Okay, I am going to work out. And then I am going to tidy up my house, and then we are going to sit down in the office and lock in and focus on some work today. I was going to film, which would involve speaking, which clearly not the best idea at the moment. So I think I'm going to do all the other like little things that don't take as much brain power so that I can do some of the more creative stuff tomorrow, hopefully, maybe, possibly. Yeah, I've got quite a few things on my to-do list when we sit down in the office, but for now, we're gonna focus in on the body. Oh, that felt really good, and I think I've gotten some of the like stiffness out, but now I feel very loose. Hypermobility is a funny kind of condition because you can actually feel like I'm hypermobile and very flexible, but also because of the years of my joints and muscles having to compensate for the fact that the joints are loose, I am also very stiff. So there are a lot of days when I just like don't feel like I can move very quickly, like all of my movements feel very difficult, but also when I do move, all of the joints feel a little bit loose, little loosey-goosey, and so it feels just unstable. I spend most of my time just feeling like really unstable, knowing that I'm not technically going to fall apart, but it feels like I'm going to. I've never actually dislocated anything. I'm not hypermobile to the point of dislocations, which knock on some fake wood that it doesn't get there. I do get a lot of subluxations, which, while not as traumatizing and acutely serious, are so painful and annoying. I get them a lot, especially like I get tiny subluxations in my ribs all the freaking time. I get it a lot in my hip bones, especially my SI joint, sacroiliac joint, there we go, words, yes, which is most of my issues. And now that we're all stretched out, I think I'm just gonna do like, you know, the 10-second tidy, but it's probably gonna be more like a 10-minute tidy because I don't move that quickly, and just get this house put back into order so that it's comfortable for the day. Sometimes I feel like I'm a little extra when it comes to cleaning. Like, I just, you know, I'm that type of person who will apologize for my house being messy when it's pretty obviously not. But at the same time, I'm kind of a it's good enough type person as well. So nothing's ever done super perfectly because I just don't have the energy. Like if I wanted things done super perfectly, nothing would get done at all. But I just cannot physically be relaxed in a messy house. And since I'm here all day, cleaning is one of my like main things I do. Top priority. Shit ton of unpaid labor. Which makes me feel better for the fact that I am not currently doing any paid labor. Trying. I'm working on it. I would like to be. If you ever want to add some color and fun to your house. I mean, I don't know if we're supporting Amazon, but that was the only place I could find them. But I have like, and they're just hung up on little strings, so they're not like super obvious. And with them, you get little dancing rainbows everywhere. Seriously, the best thing I've ever done for this house. My little seed starters are not all doing fantastically. My tomatoes are doing well. Those almost always do well, which is nice. I mean, my big tomatoes are, but my little tomatoes are not. Like, why? Where are they? That one's the only one that's doing okay. My broccolis are all kind of meh. This, like, pea shoot is doing well. But none of the other little pea shoots are coming up. This one. Here. Little guy. Wrap yourself there. And the little onions, I got some more coming up here, are not doing super either. So we'll see how this works. I love gardening and growing things just in general, as you can tell by my house being full of plants. But to be honest, I don't know if I'm actually good at it. I just kind of do and hope for the best. So I don't actually know why most of these plants aren't doing well. Like, I don't know if I'm giving them too much water. I don't know if I'm not giving them enough water. I don't know if it's the amount of sunshine that they're getting, the type of dirt that I put them in. I don't know. I just don't know. That's none of my business. I'm just here to facilitate and add water. Could I be a more organized gardener that learns things and takes notes? Sure. My sister-in-law is. She's really good. Like, she started gardening after I did, and so quickly she was telling me so many things that I didn't know because she took the time to learn the things, which, I mean, I'm sure one should do. Guess we'll see. I'm gonna have tomatoes for sure. I'm not sure what I'm growing them in this year because the box that I usually have them in is one of the boxes that is currently not being used because the soil is so depleted of nutrients. It needs some time and it needs some extra effort put into it to get it better. It needs some extra money to get put into it to be better. And I don't have that right now. Leaves are just falling off some of my plants. I've got a few plants right now that random leaves are just turning yellow. And again, I don't know if I'm overwatering them, if I'm underwatering them. It's sad. For changing my clothes often because I like to be in whatever's most comfortable in the moment, which means I have a lot of clothes that are like clean, but then I leave them sitting somewhere when I get changed. It's just a mess. It's always so hard to believe that I used to clean my house, go run errands, grocery shopping, walk around the mall, etc. And then like go out at night. I used to do that. I used to be able to do that often. Now I'm like cleaning my house and just exhausted. But like also to be fair, I woke up exhausted, so can't remember the last time I woke up and was like, oh my god, I feel great. So ready to do all the things. But also, if it takes me this much effort to like keep my house clean and it's just like me and my husband and I'm cleaning like most days, my gosh, how are people who like have jobs and children doing it? Ugh. No, thank you. It's bad enough cleaning up after my husband, who is a fairly clean person. Just has a tendency of leaving some random things in random places. Oh. Ow. Oh, if I had a big enough laundry room that all of the clothes and towels and everything could just like stay in piles, I would never fold laundry. I don't hate folding laundry. It's a very meditative kind of thing to do. But if I didn't have to do it, and I really add to it by using reusable napkins. But we are all, I was gonna say we're all for the environment here. Guess I'm getting up. Woodland upside down too. Okay, we're on to basket of laundry number 2. Let's speed this up a little bit. Done. We are back in the office. I've got my breakfast. I haven't decided what exactly I'm gonna do today. My brain's not working super quickly, so it's probably not gonna be creative stuff. Yum. That was a tasty muffin. I am a very good baker. And super humble. The funny thing is like, I have never once properly followed the directions of the recipe for most of my baking. You know, when it's like, put your dry stuff in this bowl and put your wet stuff in this bowl and then combine it. No. Put your wet stuff in the bowl first, start mixing it, then start combining your dry ingredients. Only one bowl needs to get dirty. And it always turns out amazing. So why does everyone in every set of directions ever tell you to do this? What is the difference? I suppose I could try it, but no, probably not. Okay, that's enough musing about baking. It is 10:56. My goal was to start working by 11, so that morning after, when you like remember that you made plans to do things and now you don't want to do them. I want to clean my car, but like at this current moment, leaning into my car with the vacuum and everything doesn't sound like fun. I also need to do something about my taxes. You know what? I'm going to leave that because I don't need to do the full taxes things. I just need to make sure that I have all of the information together to do the taxes thing. So today I want to upload that blog that I wrote the other day because I want it to be a bonus blog. And then I'm going to edit the next video, the video that I already did. Why am I shaking? Ugh. And I don't know. We'll see what happens from there, I guess. Okay, so I think I've got the basics that I need to have together to do taxes. Now I just have to wait on my husband to get his stuff together. Yes, I am so aware that this is very late to be thinking about this. Definitely by the time this video is posted. But here we are, being amazing adults. We're so good at it. Anyways, I had to pause and make myself a smoothie. Strawberry, banana, and spinach. Doesn't that look tasty? So now I've got my content planner opened. I'm just so tired today. My brain just doesn't want to do the things. Okay, I have to upload that blog so it can go out on the 20th as a little bonus blog. And since I'm going to be out of town on the 20th, I should probably also schedule a newsletter for it, because otherwise it won't be a very good bonus blog. Views this week haven't been as amazing, except for they were on like the 11th. This is the back end of a WordPress website. I'm going to be making some videos very soon on why I think you need a website when you're building a business. I think it's a very important thing. I know a lot of people are like afraid of the technology of it all, but it's really actually very simple. Like if you can figure out any of like especially if you can figure out Notion, but if you can figure out any other kind of like content management software type situation kind of thing, you can figure out building a website. I use WordPress. I really like using WordPress. I feel like it's very intuitive. It's very easy to use. It has a lot of different, like you can get different plugins to do different things. I always have a plugin that will duplicate my posts so that I can just duplicate another one from that I made. It already has a lot of the graphics and everything that I need to have in it. So when I'm uploading a blog, I write all my blogs in Google. I use Google for everything. This would be really boring to watch, like step by step. I'll make another video that shows it step by step because I do think I should show how easy it is. But I'm gonna speed this one up. Okay, we're gonna pause the sped up version to show you. This all here is part of Elementor, which is a plugin that you can get that makes building the pages a lot easier. There are several different types of page builders you can get, I think. I've only really used Elementor and I love it. It makes it really easy. You can just like choose what you want. Say you want a heading, bring it over, drop it in, delete it. This is all Elementor, if you're wondering. Yes, I will definitely be doing another video on that specifically. We have finished with uploading the blog. Now we are on to the newsletter to set that up to send on the Saturday. Okay, took a nice little break in the sun, and then I also had to take a little break to upload videos because I do everything on my phone. One of these days I will upgrade and buy a proper camera. But for now my phone works, but I do have to make sure that I keep emptying the videos off of it, otherwise I don't have any space on my phone. Okay, so that's done. Next on my list is to do some video editing. So fun. I love listening to myself talk. Right now I use CapCut for most of my editing. I think it's really easy to use. It's really intuitive. I do pay for the pro version so that I can use all of the different sounds and pictures and stuff like that. I found that I kept accidentally adding pro features and then having to go back through and edit them, so I decided to just buy it and skip doing that. So yeah, that is next on the list, and then we'll see where my head's at. This is only a 12-minute video, so let's see how long it takes to edit. So I'm not really 100% sure what I want to do with the rest of my day. It's 3 o'clock now. I feel like I have accomplished enough that I don't really need to keep working, but I also don't really have something else I want to do at the moment. So I've got a few little admin tasks that I feel like I can knock off. And I think that's probably going to be my evening. Good morning. It is Friday. We've made it through the week. Sort of well. I am just getting ready now to go do some grocery shopping and pick up some essentials for the weekend as we are heading out of town to go visit my parents. I just have a few things I want to get, things that I want to take out for the weekend, and then home to do whatever work I have left for the week. Whatever work I can get done for the end of the week, I guess. Oh, I don't feel like doing anything with my hair. Very complex, messy bun. Shoes style, shoes flare. Ugh, I'm covered in hair. That rhymed. Satchmo's looking at me all eagerly like he would maybe like to go out and walk too. So I'll take him for a walk first. I think I have the energy to do both. We'll find out. Do you want to go for a walk? Hey, you want to go for a walk? Look at that little tail. Satch always gets extra excited when I grab my headphones because he knows that that usually means we're going for a walk, doesn't it? Can you sit? Okay, so we're making a slightly unplanned stop. So I did do a video on the fact that I was writing a book and a little weekend vlog of it. I have finished the book, technically. Like, technically it has a beginning, middle, and end, but it doesn't have a lot of the like filler stuff that's going to make it really good. So that's what I get to add in editing, and I'm really, really nervous to edit. Like, far more nervous than I think I probably should be, but I'm really nervous to start editing, so I'm going to try and encourage myself to do so. I really wanted to print it off so that I could do it all, like edit it by hand, but that's silly. But anyways, to encourage myself to do it, I'm going to buy myself a new notebook. Because everyone knows that a new notebook is the best way to start a new project, right? Yeah. So since they're surprisingly expensive now at Walmart, we're going into the Dollarama. All right, and we are all stocked up and ready for the weekend. It is only, just after 11. Time to head home and do some work stuff, maybe, or maybe not. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. So I scroll TikTok too often. It is the way that I just like relax. It's probably not as relaxing as I'd like it to be, but it's a thing I do. Anyways, sometimes, like when you're scrolling and then you just watch one thing just a little bit too long, and then the algorithm just kind of keeps feeding it to you, and sometimes they're just bang on with exactly what you need. I just had one of those moments. I got home and I put everything away and I went back outside to sit and smoke, and I was just scrolling and I just got on to like, I don't know, EDM remix TikTok, like rave music TikTok, which is not normally a thing I'm like huge into, but like I love some of the like remixes people do, and like when they like mix quotes from movies and stuff like that in there, and I found there was one. I should have saved some of these if I was gonna say a thing. Anyways, I found one and it was like a compilation of like Shrek lines before the beat drop. It was hilarious. Anyways, and that's where I am at right now. So I've got that real like executive dysfunction. I'm frozen and can't think. About my next steps, kind of brain right now. This is my new notebook that I got for editing. It has tabs. Look at that, cute. I didn't love the cover of it, but it's pretty cute. It'll work. I like that it had the tabs. Oh no. If I could, oops, didn't even look at that. Anyways, if I could, I would outlaw the use of stickers. Just there's always got to be a better way. We didn't need to use stickers. Or just make better stickers. They're always just a pain in the butt. Stickers for funsies? Fine. Stickers on books? Straight to jail. Fake stickers on books? I mean, I don't want to say I'm pro the death penalty, but it's a pretty low move, so you get sent to one of the bad prisons. Just stickers on anything else? Fines. Anything I have to take it off of. Oh, now there's sticky residue on there. This book that I wrote is about a green witch who has struggled to connect with her powers and with nature because of turbulence with her family. And it's kind of the story of her going about finding or healing that connection. Very excited about it. My plan going into it was very I had a really good idea of where I wanted to start and where I wanted to stop and some of the things that I wanted to have happen. But for the most part, I'm not much of a planner per se. I'm more of a just write and go with it kind of person. So I just sit down and write and see where it goes. And I was just as surprised as anybody who would be reading it. So that was a fun journey. But one of the ways that how do I say it? One of the ways I kind of plan when I write, or I say this like I've done this before. One of the ways that I wanted to ensure that I was going to finish this book this time was to just write and not focus too much on the little details that required any kind of research. So there's a lot of spaces in the book that are just kind of she did that, she did this, they did this. And it doesn't have all of the little details in it that are going to make it good. So that's what I get to do now. And I'm excited. So that's what the notebook is for. So as I go through it, I can make notes of some of the things. I'm going to do a first run through where I just work on adding little details, a little bit more descriptive, and whatever I need, and make notes of what big things I need to figure out, and then go back through and add those in. Does that sound? I don't know. I've never edited a book before. It's very daunting. Anyways, I think that is overall going to be more of a this weekend / maybe later project. Right now I need to figure out what I need to do before the end of the week and what might just be moved next week. Okay, I think I've decided that since I am not quite in the thinking creative mode right now, I'm going to do some more physical tasks. I need to do some plant maintenance and watering, and I want to clean my car. I like cleaning it at least once a season. Feels like a good time, good seasonal change, and it's nice out. And it seems like a good reason to be outside. Okay, so we already talked about how I'm a little bit of like a clean freak. A little bit in my home. I also am in my vehicle as well, so I always have a tiny garbage can because I hate when there's garbage all over my car, and I don't understand how some people just like are cool with that and like don't have a place for people to put the garbage if there's gonna be garbage. Oh my gosh. Oh, there we go. Well, I am now completely exhausted. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna like nap for the rest of the day, and that's probably not gonna be that fun to watch. So I'm gonna call this the end of my video. I think I accomplished exactly what I wanted by vlogging this week, which was to stay on task and like focus on the routine that I was creating for myself. And vlogging seems to help that because then I'm just being more conscious about my actions, I guess. So I'm gonna keep doing that. If there's anything in particular you would like to see, please let me know. If you have any questions, comments, whatever, please leave me something in the comments below. If you did watch, do make sure to like and subscribe to see my other videos. And if you get a chance, check out the Chronically Cozy Creators Club. If you are chronically ill and trying to create your own cozy business or creating content, come join us. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, that's all. So I will see you next time. Bye.